Hey y'all, how's it going? This is Liz. I'm going to begin to read to you chapters of Universal Secrets of Telecosmic Power by Norvell. I'm going to do it chapter by chapter so you can listen, slow down, stop the tape, and listen to it a couple of times. I find this an extremely useful book and quite hard to get. So here we go. How to release telecosmic power to bring you everything you desire. A secret and mysterious cosmic power exists in the universe, which you may tap, and it will bring you everything that you desire in life. Telecosmic power is the mysterious intelligence that flows throughout the universe, working under cosmic laws. It molds and shapes the entire universe, and you have the power to imprint your own mental commands on this invisible protoplasm and create anything that you desire. For the first time in history, science has proved the existence of subtle wavelengths that issue from man's higher mind centers. These thought forms can be projected out in space to contact other minds and influence them to do their bidding. You can tune your mind like a radio or television set to receive thoughts and inspirations from other minds. You can also program these higher mind centers with certain words and phrases, which I call telecosmograms, and these are relayed to the higher cosmic mind, which can bring you the things you ask for. Not only are mental telepathy and psychic phenomena now provable in the laboratory, but scientists have discovered that when your thought forms contact the invisible universal intelligence, they are able to imprint it with your desires and bring all your dreams into fulfillment. This telecosmic power extends beyond the limited range of man's own conscious mind. It flows in a vast tidal wave of cosmic intelligence to everything that exists in the universe. Telecosmic power flows through the soil and magnetizes the seed, causing it to attract the elements it needs for its perfect growth. Telecosmic power flows through a chicken's egg and causes it to know perfectly how to create feathers, eyes, lungs, beak, and skin from a tiny microscopic cell that is cosmically programmed with the picture of a perfect baby chick. This same telecosmic power even sets a cosmic time clock that tells the chick to be born within 21 days. The miracles performed by telecosmic power. This telecosmic power permeates all time and space. It works more readily for you when you summon its mighty force than it does for a flower or a baby chick. In this chapter, we shall learn how you may tap the universal secret of telecosmic power and command it to bring you everything that you desire for your complete life experience. Here are some of the miracles that telecosmic power will perform for you. 1. You can direct this universal force to bring you money from unexpected sources, and it will suddenly and without effort on your part produce sums of money anywhere from $100 to $1,000, depending on your needs. With more use of the telecosmic power, it can bring you large sums such as $10,000 to $100,000, as it has to many of my students who have used this miracle power. Number 2, you can command telecosmic power to bring you your true soulmate. And no matter how many times you have been disappointed in love, the person you choose for love and marriage will come to you as though hypnotized. Dun, dun, dun. You can direct telecosmic power to heal you of an illness that may not yield to medical knowledge, and this power will begin to heal your body perfectly. With telecosmic power, you can break negative habits, such as smoking, drinking, gambling, or other destructive habits. You can tune into another person's thought waves and know if he is honest and what his thoughts are in regard to you. You can reach out with telecosmic power and contact the minds of wealthy and important persons and bid them to give you work, to help you advance your interests, and even to give you large sums of money. With telecosmic power, you can attract houses, lands, stocks, jewels, cars, and other possessions which you will never lose. You will have the power to sway the minds of your friends and magnetize them with your mind, so they will form a charmed circle of close friendship that will remain forever. Telecosmic power improves your memory and gives you the ability to retain facts, names, and dates and summon them up at will. Besides all these material and physical things, telecosmic power can bring you peace of mind and peace of soul so that you can live in a troubled world free of all anxieties and pressures in perfect serenity. This is Liz here. One reason I like Anthony Norvell is he's not so concerned with, like, quote unquote, doing the right social thing. He doesn't mind telling his clients to ask for fame and recognition and money. the universe will bring you whatever you want. If you choose the negative or choose the positive, it's not a judgment of right and wrong. And I think people should be free and sovereign to make their own choices, whether they want fame and celebrity. A lot of my clients are like, well, I don't want that much money, and I don't want to ask for fame and recognition, because that's just, it's not really, good to ask. I want to serve the world and work for free and stuff like that. So I think it's okay to ask. And I like the ballsiness of Anthony Norvell, as you can read in this language, of getting people to give you money. We think we have to work for it, right? So I'm just offering you to expand your mind here. Okay, back to the writing. So you will have greater faith in this miracle power, which you are now going to invoke in your life. Let us examine some of the miracles that telecosmic power performs, and which you can see in your own life. Your brain and your body have been genetically programmed so that you are different from every other human being. Telecosmic power printed on the invisible genes of your brain and body, a cosmic blueprint that was passed on to you by your human mother and father. This higher intelligence programmed the color hair, eyes, and skin you would have. It determined how tall you would be. It structured the nervous system, the heart, the brain, and other body organs so they would function perfectly. In other words, it created the miracle which you are. You can use this same telecosmic power to program your destiny, to release thought forms that go out and shape your brain children from the invisible protoplasm that fills all space. That is so true. See how this telecosmic power creates millions of trees, flowers, fruits, and vegetables from the same invisible protoplasm. It has created billions of stars, sent them spinning out in space, and directs them to revolve in their orbits under the great law of magnetism or gravity. You possess the same power of magnetism in your mind. You can direct telecosmic power to produce anything you desire, and it must obey your commands. A woman projected telecosmic power for a husband. Oh, this is funny. A woman 40 years of age learned about this telecosmic power. She wanted to marry again, so her husband had been killed in an accident. Everyone told her that no man would marry a 40-year-old woman. Gosh, can you imagine? This woman began to project telecosmic commands, which I call telecosmograms, to her higher mind so that she would attract her true soulmate. One day she went into an optometrist's shop to buy a pair of sunglasses. The doctor who waited on her was a tall, handsome man, just the ideal she had pictured and projected as being the type she would like to marry. As though he were hypnotized, this doctor came instantly under this woman's magnetic spell. He took her name and address for his records, and as the woman left the shop, she projected the telecosmogram. You will call me in 3 days. Exactly on the third day, this doctor telephoned her, asked for a date, and told her that in his 20 years of practice, he had never once become intimate with a client. Within 3 months, this man, who was a bachelor, proposed marriage. Can you imagine? She was already 40. How old? Joking. How telecosmic power works for you. This same telecosmic power will work for you when you once learn how to project telecosmograms to the higher mind that rules the universe. This power, working through your own subconscious and superconscious minds, can bring you anything that you desire when you once invoke the telecosmic power. Regimen for using telecosmic power. 1. To begin the flow of telecosmic power in your own life, you must use key words and sentences, which I have named telecosmograms. These key words flash a message to your subconscious mind of the things you want it to do for you. The subconscious mind is then programmed to contact the higher cosmic mind, which is everywhere in the universe, and unites its power with this universal intelligence to shape the things you have asked for. First, decide what it is that you want this higher power to bring you. Then sit quietly in meditation and use the telecosmogram, I unite. You do not need to memorize the following telecosmogram that you are now going to flash to the higher cosmic mind. All you need to do is remember the 2 words, I unite. And whenever you want to use this power, you will repeat the words, I unite, 7 times, releasing the following telecosmograms to your higher mind and the cosmic intelligence which rules the universe. So here we go. He starts with this one. I unite. My conscious mind now unites perfectly with the subconscious and superconscious minds that perform miracles for me. I unite my mind with the cosmic intelligence that rules the universe. I invoke its aid now to bring me instant guidance. I wish to have my right work, my right income, the perfect love and marriage, the larger sums of money to achieve financial independence. I wish to have my problems solved and to create the perfect destiny which I desire. 2. After you have read the above telecosmograms over at least 7 times, they will become deeply imprinted on your subconscious and superconscious minds. You have now become programmed to the keywords I unite, just as a computer is programmed with certain data. You are now programmed so that whenever you punch the key of your mental computer with the keywords I unite, they will instantly trigger the automatic action of your higher mind centers. Your superconscious mind will then flash the entire mental programming to the higher cosmic intelligence that rules the universe. Your telecosmograms are then put into the vast computer-like cosmic system that produces everything in the universe. It begins through a kind of telepathic communication to guide you to do the things that will bring you to the fulfillment of your every wish. How a woman overcame marital problems with the telecosmogram I unite. A woman had been married 5 years when she and her husband began to have violent disagreements, and his ardor cooled. She loved her husband and did not want to lose him. She learned in our classes about projecting telecosmic power, so she instantly began to project the keywords I unite with the following telecosmogram. Unity shall prevail in my life. Confusion shall end. I shall have harmony in my home, my work, and my environment. Every time she thought of it, she kept repeating the keywords I unite. This instantly triggered the telecosmograms she had put into her subconscious mind about unity in her home. The 3rd day, when she served her husband breakfast, he remarked that she looked different. She smiled, with the secret knowledge of what that difference was. When he left for work, he kissed her, something he had not done for weeks. All during the next few days, she kept repeating the keywords I unite, and she told me it even worked like magic in the office where she worked with several people who were always quarreling. She began to speak in a calmer tone of voice. Her coworkers began to respond with more unity and restraint. The confusion and discord seemed to end mysteriously. She and her husband began to have better relations, and to this day they are happily married. Use the keywords I unite whenever you want telecosmic power to bring you peace of mind, better relations with your mate, your children, your coworkers. Use it when you feel that your subconscious mind is not bringing you the happiness and prosperity you desire. 3. If it is something physical or material that you want telecosmic power to bring you, use the keywords I receive. Read the following telecosmogram 7 times and then repeat the keywords I receive several times a day. The following telecosmogram will be automatically released in your life. I receive. I wish to receive from telecosmic power the sum of $1,000 so I may pay my bills. I wish to receive more money in my work or from unexpected sources at once so I may have freedom from financial worries and burdens. A woman who came to our classes reported to me that she decided to test telecosmic power with a small sum first. She projected the keywords I receive with the above telecosmogram. The next night, she was on her way home from work when she was caught in a heavy rainstorm that flooded the streets. She stood at the curb waiting for a cab when she looked down into the street, and there she saw something green that looked like money floating in the water. She reached down and picked it up. It was a $50 bill. The next day, a letter came that contained a check for $50. Her $100 had come to her mysteriously in 2 days. And then she had more faith in the power and asked that her husband, who was a recording artist, would have a successful record. In 2 weeks' time, he had a contract with a big record company and recorded a song that became a hit. 4. If you wish to receive recognition in your work, if you want to advance your interests, or to earn more money, use the following 3 telecosmograms. I progress, I advance, I earn. Use these keywords to trigger the following telecosmograms. I progress. I'm eager to progress in my work, to win promotion and bigger pay. I wish to be in work where I shall be independent, to earn $50,000 a year or more, in a work that is pleasant as well as profitable. I advance. I ask that my interests be advanced, that I be shown how I can rise to the highest levels of income in a future business that will bring me a new home, a beautiful Cadillac, and the furnishings I shall require for the new home. I earn. I wish to find a new line of work where I shall earn $50,000 a year or more, that this work shall take me traveling and bring me before the public in some way through sales or representing some big firm. A young woman in our work in California who was only 26 years of age learned about telecosmic power. She began to use the above 3 key words in the telecosmograms. She was working in an office as a typist and did not like her work and the small salary she received. Within 2 weeks, by using the above keywords at least 20 times a day, she was guided to a large cosmetic firm that needed representation to go through the country demonstrating the product before large groups of women. I think it was Mary Kay. This young woman got the job and kept projecting her telecosmograms every night just before retiring and several times a day. She reported to me that the first year in her new work, she earned $25,000. The second year, it soared to $50,000. Then she decided that with this success, she would really test her telecosmic power. She projected the telecosmogram that she wanted the following night: to live in a beautiful home in the Hollywood Hills, a pink Cadillac, her soulmate. So that's why I say Mary Kay. Within a few weeks' time, she was guided to a mansion in the Hollywood Hills in a section where homes were priced from $100,000 to $250,000. Ha! Okay, I'm going to stop reading this. She did amazing. She did super amazing. Now this young lady is well on her way to $100,000 a year. She's doing great, okay? And remember, these are 1974 prices. 5, when you have practiced using telecosmic power for a few days, keep track of the things that you want it to produce for you. Then sit quietly in meditation and write it down on a piece of paper. This becomes your cosmic worksheet. Read this paper over every morning and when you arise, and every night before going to sleep. Put on that paper the things you want in your future. Do not be afraid to ask for big, seemingly impossible things. Telecosmic power can release a miracle force in your life that can attract anything you desire. Label this page you're going to use my cosmic worksheet or something like that. To project the telecosmograms given here on your worksheet, use the keywords I desire. This will unlock the hidden power of your subconscious mind and communicate your messages directly to the cosmic intelligence, which creates all things. They are then set into motion in the cosmic computer that works throughout the realm of nature, bringing you the requests on your cosmic worksheet. So here's examples of things. So when you're doing your cosmic worksheet, start out everything with I desire. That's what he says. I desire. These are examples, right? My right work and the release of the mental gifts and talents that will fit me for that work. I wish to become a writer, or here insert whatever it is you'd like, as a mental gift artist, composer, inventor, lawyer, doctor, scientist, teacher, politician, business, industrialist, an actor, singer, a dancer, an explorer, photographer, and so on. Whew. I desire a beautiful home or apartment for my family and myself. It shall be tastefully decorated in a peaceful, quiet neighborhood. I wish to own my home and be able to meet all payments successfully. I desire a car, et cetera, the make and model. I desire an education for my children. I desire peace of mind and happiness in my home, my office, and my work. I desire my true romance and soulmate so I may become fulfilled in love and marriage and have my own family. I desire beautiful clothes, jewelry, et cetera, all the objects you want. I desire that I shall take a trip to Europe or wherever you want to go. I desire intellectual growth and wisdom, to read the right books, study the courses in evening school that will most benefit me and prepare me for my glorious new life adventure. So stuff like that, write down everything you want. 6, whenever you want to trigger your mental and cosmic computer to bring you the things you have written on your cosmic worksheet, punch the mental key with the words, I desire. As you have already programmed the entire list of things you desire in your subconscious mind by writing them down and reading them over, you are automatically programmed to this list of events. Now, all you need to do each day is to read this list over twice a day, or more if you have time. Then several times a day, use the mental keywords I desire. Say this to yourself at least 10 times a day. A young man who had made his cosmic worksheet in Los Angeles had written down that he wanted to become a motion picture producer. The only difficulty, he told me at the time of my lectures, was that he didn't have a cent in the bank and didn't know how to get money. He ushered for me at my lectures to earn extra money and expose himself to the telecosmic power we use in our work. Within 3 months' time, this young man obtained the rights to the novel called The Cup and the Sword for $500. As he had no money, he gave the author a contract to pay later. He took this novel to Universal Studios, and they bought it, making him the producer of the picture named The Earth Is Mine, with Rock Hudson as the star. In fact, he had already programmed the fact that he wanted Rock Hudson and Gene Simmons to star in his first picture. 7, in using your cosmic worksheet to program your higher mind with the keywords I desire, you can scratch out the various things that come to you and each week prepare a new worksheet, putting down other things you want telecosmic power to do for you. Obviously, for larger sums like 50,000 or 100,000, it may take longer than for smaller sums or events, but do not doubt that this power can work miracles for you, as it has for thousands of other people who have used it. A young man in our lecture work in New York City put down $100,000 on his worksheet and had a dream one night of winning a combination of numbers for the lottery. When the numbers were drawn, he won the $100,000. Another woman did this through a lottery too. Still, a member of our lecture wrote down she wanted an RCI TV set, and she got that. I'm not going to read all the details. So in other chapters, he gives many more keywords and examples of telecosmograms. And I want to say something too at the end of this first chapter. There's so many ways to manifest. And I put out a video recently saying, look, it's an easy way to manifest, to get back to the basics. And I have a video that I might put in the description box if I remember. But there's so many little fun keys and tricks and tips and helps and hints. If you want to try something new, you can certainly try this method. I try all of them because it's my job to know for you guys and for my clients. So I love learning these things and finding the effectiveness of it. In fact, I had a client the other day that I realized this kind of stuff would be perfect for, as opposed to doing something like Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich stuff. In any case, remember, these are 1974 numbers and figures, and we have goofy words like telecosmic power, but the concepts are true and real. And I like the fact that Anthony Norvell doesn't mind asking for fame and wealth and riches. I think we have a virtue signaling kind of stuff going on where you don't want to ask for that much. But I say go for it. If you want fame and recognition and celebrity status and wealth, why the hell not? If you want to be a humble little spiritual worker in the corner over here, why the hell not? Go for it. But I want to give you ultimate cosmic freedom. I'll talk to you soon.